Alright, for this first video, I'm going to show you how to make the first part of this assembly. And this is what the drawing of it looks like. So we're going to start by going ahead and opening up Creo. Let's give it a second to load here. A little bit slow, but so while it's loading, let's just take a look at it. So it's gonna be combination of blend. You're gonna use blend. You're gonna use revolve, a couple of different things. So we're gonna go over that here. So let's see. No. Alright, so we're going to start out, go in File, New. It's going to be a part. We'll call it, what are we going to call it? We'll call it Main Body. That's what it's called here. So main body, and that will be what we're going to call it. Let me just double check here. Okay, so no, sorry, we'll call it, we can't call it that, so, and then we'll call it, because you can't have spaces there, and then we're going to use, let's see, it's in inches, so we're going to use INLBS, part solid, model by your name, description, main body. And that should be good to go. So it comes up. Sorry, we'll bring it up here. Sorry, let me just readjust the camera here. Okay, that is good. Just want to make sure I got everything in there. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a 2D sketch, and we're gonna do it from the top datum plane. So you can just go ahead and double click on that, and you can click sketch. And then click on this to go to the sketch view. So let's take a look at what we're going to be doing. Actually, for this part, we will be starting with the blend. That's what we're going to do first. So it's going to be under shapes here, blend, and now we're going to go sketch view, which we're already in. And so, sorry, my camera keeps falling. It is not the best setup here. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead, and it's so what it is it looks like it's a rectangular blend. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the corner rectangle here. Is it a square or a rectangle? It is actually a square. So we can make this that, and we're gonna dimension it. So in the picture here, it shows that this is 2.5 and by 2.5 as a square, so that's the top and the bottom here, it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and call it 2.5, and we're gonna finish that. Now to create the next layer, the blend, we're gonna go ahead and go here. So they already made the next one, so section 2 and offset from section 1, we're gonna offset it a distance of so this is a distance of, that's the total from here to the bottom is 5, but we have this 0.5 here, so we're gonna call it 4.5 offset, I believe. So let's see, so 4.5, sketch that, and it's gonna be another square, and we're gonna get the dimensions from here as well. So it's 1.5, so we'll call it 1.5, and we need to make sure these, in this case, the arrows are going the same way, so that's good. If we wanted to, we can go ahead and control, and we can change the start point. That would, but in this case we already have it there, so that's good. Okay, check. Now we can create another section to finish off this blend. It's also going to be a distance of 4.5, and it's going to be another rectangle of the dimensions 2.5 again. So it's going to be like that. No, we want, actually, I want to cancel this. Okay, I messed up a little bit here. Let's try that again. Let's do blend, and we're gonna, not sure what happened there, but let's see. 2.5, that's good. Then we're gonna make a section from there. We're gonna sketch. That is 1.5, and check mark. Now we can create another section. Here, insert. Yeah, forgot to do that. Anyway, insert, and then it's gonna be a distance of 4.5 again. Sketch. And 2.5. Check mark. And here you have the first part, and actually we're gonna need to change, I forgot to change the distance offset, and that should be 4.5 as well. Sketch. And what did we do? What happened to our blend? There it is. And check mark. There we go. That's the first part of our shape here. Now what we're gonna want to do is, let's see, we're gonna need rounds for the edges of this blend, but I think first we want to include this top part. So that's gonna be an extrusion. So we're gonna extrusion, and we're gonna do a, so what we're gonna do is extrude, and we're gonna sketch on that plane. So we're gonna bring it to the sketch view, and so it's a circular shape. So it looks like that. What is our diameter? It is 5 inches. So 5. And okay, so that is good. We want to end up extruding it at a distance of 0.5. That's what it is in here. So it looks like that. That's good to go. We're going to do the same thing on this side. And so we're going to go to sketch view again. Draw another circle just like you did on the other side. And make it a diameter of 5 as in the drawing. And extrude it 0.5. And then you should be good to go for that. So it's starting to look a little bit more similar to what we have in the drawing. So next we're going to use the revolve feature, and what we're going to do, use that is to get this part here, this little divot, I guess you want to call it, in our body. So let me show you how to do that, and let's go. Hang on. Let's think about this here. So this is a round here. We might want to do that first. Let me think how we want to do that, how we want to approach it. So let's think here. Yeah, so this is 3.5. Start by creating the round of it. So it's gonna be round. It's gonna be here and here. It's actually round. .25. Okay, so there we go. Full round. That's what we want. We also want a full round here. So if we go ahead and do let me see. Let's exit out of here. We want to go back to round. Want to go to sets. We want to do a full round here, and then if you we want to make it a full round? No, we want to have it to a set radius of 0.25, so we don't want it to be a full round. We want it to be 0.25. There we go. That's how we get that. And then same for the bottom, and that's already set to 0.25. So what we're doing is we're doing control click, and we are selecting where it will have the round. So that's that. Perfect. Okay, so now what we want to do is include this revolve feature that we're talking about, where we cut out part of it. So we're going to go to our revolve thing and placement. So we want to define our plane that we're doing it on, and it's going to end up being on this right plane here. We can do a sketch, Alright. And sketch view. And then what we want to do is no hidden lines. Actually, do we want hidden? Would that look better? It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. So, what you're going to do here is you gotta start where that round was, because that's how it wasn't done. You go up to halfway. You're just gonna draw a rectangle. We'll check out the dimensions of it later. Okay. So, and we know it has to go up 0.25. If this is 0.5, halfway up is good. It's gonna go. That dimension is gonna need to be 0.5. That's good. Now we're gonna go ahead and first we have to make a center line. We should have done that to start with. When you're doing a revolve, that's usually what you want to do. Okay, or else it won't work. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and click OK. And to make it easier to see what we're doing, we're gonna just go ahead and flip back to that. So actually, check mark. Let's see what that is what we want. No, we actually want to make it so it's gonna end up being 0.25 for that one instead of 0.5. My bad. So we're gonna go ahead and change that. Cool. So then we're gonna do the same thing on the bottom part of it.